Hey everybody, I'm Jake, and today we're going to draw a wolf. I already drew these wolves. I drew this wolf, Grace drew this wolf, and I wasn't super happy with how it turned out. So I'm going to do it over again. And if you want to draw these wolves, that's cool. I'll add that video to the end of this video, and you can do that. But the cool thing about drawing is when you make a drawing, you're not really excited about it, you can just do it over again and see if you like that one. So let's take another stab at this, because drawing is all about experimenting and playing, and that's the fun part about it. Okay, so we're going to start with some foundational circles. So draw a nice circle, large circle right there. That's going to be its chest. And draw another circle in the back here, kind of overlapping, but a little bit smaller. That's going to be the hips. And then draw another circle that's slightly smaller than the second circle. And that's going to be where the head's going to go. We can draw another one for the tail down over here. So put a little space in between those. And then another one right about here, kind of an oval. This is more of an oval. That's where it's the snout or the nose of the wolf is going to go. All right, and that's it. Now, if you want to go ahead and erase your circles, that's cool. You can leave them. I'm going to leave mine so you can just so it's easy to see for you guys to see. But you don't have to do that. All right, here we go. Let's get into drawing the wolf. I'm going to first start with the eyes. And I'm going to draw a little foundational circle right like that, right there for the eye. And then I'm going to draw the line like this. All right. That line is going to be the upper lid. And then let's do like a fish hook. That starts at the end of that line and then hooks up. It's not quite a fish hook. It's more like it's like a broken fish hook, because it doesn't really curve back that way. It just kind of curves up to the end of that line, the top lid of the eye there. And then we're going with another shorter lit line for the other part of the other eye, and then another shorter broken fish hook like that. Great. Okay, and then on that foundational shape right here, we're gonna go line, line, line. See how these are starting to curve? Because we're gonna go through and then we're gonna go connect those lines with little, kind of triangles right in there. And if I'm going too fast, pause the video and go back and see how you can do it again, or watch it again. Now, another line right there and another line right there. We're going to do the same thing. These are going to be like the fur, top of there, like the brow of this wolf. Okay, and now let's go in and add that eye, kind of like a half circle, and then just fill that half circle in like that. And this one, it's going to be a squished circle or oval. That way we can get it looking like it's looking right at us. All right. Okay, and let's go ahead and place this nose, the wolf's nose, kind of like you could do a circle, you could do an oval. These noses, the funny thing about noses, like noses and a lot of times ears, you can just draw them in almost any shape and it works. But I'm going to do kind of like this oval thing. It's almost a U with a closed top, but it's going to be like that. And then we're going to do another fish hook where it comes fish, this fish hook is going to go right through that nose and down and around. Right through the nose and down around. But you don't have to, you don't actually draw through the nose. You just kind of lift up your pencil and then continue it on the other side. And then we're going to go with a kind of a, pretend this wolf is smiling and just add a little smiley face shape. But this wolf isn't smiling, so we add the corner of its mouth going down like that. Just like that. Got it? Okay, here we go. Now we're going to add a line up right here that is going to connect to like in the center of this wolf's eyes. And then we're going to get the bottom of the jaw just by going a line like that. That's great. We really took care of the wolf's face here. So let's go up top here and we're going to draw the ear. The ears are going to start with a line right like that. And this line is going to kind of, it's going to kind of like pointing to where the eyes are. So it's starts here, and as long as it's pointing about to where the eyes are, it's good. And then kind of a part of a circle, an arc right like that. And we can, another little line going down like that. So we kind of got this little broken sickle type shape. And then another line that's pointing to the intersection of these two lines. Great. Next, let's draw the other ear. This is going to be a slightly bent shape and then a straight line down here. And as you can see, like I have my foundational shape, and I just kind of felt that this was, the head was too tall. That foundational shape was too tall. So I'm using it as just a suggestion, just a guide, and I'm bringing it down. All right. Okay. So let's add some fur. So line, 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 and just connect those lines. Little triangle, little shark fins up for the fur. And then on this side, you could just kind of, you could do like maybe one more piece of fur right there and go like that. All right, looking good, looking good. So here we go. Now we're going to connect up to the back of the wolf, and it's going to be like that. So what we're going to do is just more fur up here. So line like that. You know, these don't have to be exactly like I'm doing it. Just starting with lines out and then connect them. Your hair can be different lengths. You can add some. You can even add some in here if you'd like. And these kind of sawtooth, shark fin type shapes. Good, good. Okay, next we're going to draw the wolf's legs. And I'm going to draw, I like to think about where the shoulder of the wolf would be. So I'm going to draw a foundational shape here, a foundational shape there, to imagine where those front two shoulders are going to be. I guess, yeah, right like that. So then I'm going to draw a line here and here, and they're not, these two lines aren't parallel. They're kind of slanting toward each other. And then two longer lines go like that. just like that. And then do kind of the same thing in here. It's going to be line, line for that top of that shoulder area. And then line, line. Got it? Okay, and then we're going to draw two, again, lines that don't make them too parallel. And then a kind of a fish hook, make this into like a fish hook or a backwards J. Looking good, looking good. And then we're going to continue this with this foot or this leg and kind of go again with another fish hook shape and connecting it like that. Good job. Looking good. All right. Let's connect. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Let's see. We'll have, let's add some more fur here, some more sawtooth shapes underneath, like that. And let's make this line straight across, but don't go all the way back. Go about like halfway point right there. And then we're going to draw the back legs. And I like to imagine the hip as a circle right there. And the kind of where the knee, the thigh is another circle like that. These are just foundational shapes. So do it very gently if you're going to do it. And then the real line is going to go right down like that. And it's going to keep on going a little bit more, but we'll connect that later. And then up here, wolves have like, they have hairy bottoms. And so you got to add the fur right here. More sawtooth shapes. Just following those foundational shapes in like in a straight line down this way. And then when you get down here, another straight line. Okay? And then line, line for that kind of what it would be the wolf's calf. And then line, line for the foot. And then a fish hook for the paw. And there we go. There's one back leg. And we're gonna do another back leg, and that's gonna be kind of like, it's gonna go down here and like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do line fish hooks down here, and a straight line, and then line. Kind of like a 45-degree angle line, and then another line that goes back like that. And this is, again, the foot and the paw of the wolf. And as you can see, I think took this line a little too high, so I'm going to bring it, start a little bit lower, and go around like that. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and then we're going to continue this with a line that goes, swoops down and up onto this foundational shape for the tail, and then arcs back up. And then on this opposite side, we're going to start like that, and then more fish hooks. Or not fish hooks, more sawtooth shapes. That's going to come up like that. Looking good, we're almost done. Almost done. Okay, we can add the toes on the paws. Kind of like little rotated smiley faces. Smiles. just like right here. There we go. And we can add some just additional lines. There we go. Just some additional lines for hair, for like creases, and folds in the skin, which is underneath the fur, but you'd still see them on top of the fur played out. So adding some lines near the where we put the sawtooth will help indicate that there's fur, extra shaggy fur. And yeah, there we go. All right, it's time to color. Ready? Grab your magical coloring fists of power and kablooey! Hoo! Alrighty. That was a good one. I liked how this one turned out a little bit better. Yeah, that was good. Thanks, Ava, for recommending wolves for me to draw. Yeah, I think it turned out better than this last time. You know, drawing is a process. Every time you draw, you learn something new. And yeah, it's okay if your first one turns out bad. Just give it another shot, and maybe it'll be better. Maybe it won't, but you'll learn from that, and you can get better and move on. All right, guys, thanks for drawing with me. See ya. Bye.